Hello everybody, welcome to another workout with Raya. I'm going to be actually doing the workout alongside you guys, and just so you know, I'm currently 36 and a half weeks pregnant, which is so exciting. So as of the start of next week, I will be classed as full term, like early full term, I guess. And then obviously we'll just wait and see when the baby comes. But I did not think I was going to get this far. All my sisters just have gone early, especially for their first. And so I just assume I would as well. But it looks like he's holding on. It looks like he's in there for a bit longer. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to meet him, but I'm actually going to be doing a dumbbell workout with you guys today. If you're pregnant, this will be suitable for you. Obviously, it depends on your current fitness levels, what you're currently been doing, and what your medical professionals, like your midwives and your doctors, have actually suggested and recommended for you to do and not to do. I'm not claiming that this is going to be perfect for every pregnant person, but all the exercises feel really good for me. So obviously, if they don't feel good for you, then leave it behind and don't do it, do something else. But if it feels really good for you, then come and join me. And even if you're not pregnant, this is just a really good workout. It's going to be 7 minutes of upper body and then 7 minutes of lower body. It's going to be working a bit of everything, and we're going to be using a set of dumbbells for all the exercises. With the lower body ones especially, you can leave the dumbbells out if you prefer just to do body weight. If you have some at home, do it at home. If you have some at the gym, do it at the gym. And I'm excited to see how we go here today. I recommend you doing some sort of warm up just so that you're nice and warm. So I just went up and down my stairs a fair few times to really get my heart rate up a little bit. So I'm feeling nice and warm. But while I'm explaining all the exercises and explaining how the workout is going to work today, I would recommend for you guys to be warming up in the background at the same time. So 7 minutes of upper body. We're going to start by doing a 7-minute AMRAP. So that stands for as many rounds as possible. This workout is going to be at your pace completely. So I'm going to set a time of 7 minutes, and I'll keep moving for the 7 minutes. You keep moving for the 7 minutes, break whenever you need, and we'll see how many rounds we can get out. So our first exercise is going to be an incline push up. So I'm actually going to turn my bum to you. I apologize. So we're going to be doing an incline push up. So your hands are going to be up on a step or a bench or something nice and stable. I'm going to be doing them on my knees, but you're totally free to do them on your toes as well. My core strength I don't feel too well doing core at the moment at all. So I'm just like, the way I'm moving my core is, and working my core, the lady this pregnancy, is just by engaging it when I'm doing all the other exercises. So I'm not doing like isolated core movements. I just don't feel able to. Some people really feel comfortable too. So if that is you, go ahead. If you've got your clear, go ahead. But for me, I know what works for me, and even just doing a push-up up on my feet is probably going to engage my core too much. So I'm just going to be on my knees, and all I'm going to be doing is bringing my elbows out on that 45-degree angle, getting my chest low towards the bench. If you'd prefer, if even that is a little bit too difficult for you, and you think like there's no way I'm getting down there and there's no way I can do a push-up like that, you can even do it against a wall. And so the exact same movement, but against a wall. So you're just upright, and then it takes that pressure out of your core completely. If you prefer to do it that way, that is totally fine. That is our first exercise. We have 10 reps of that. Second exercise is going to be a push press. So you're going to grab a set of dumbbells, and we have a push press. All what that means is your feet are going to be about hip distance apart. You're going to do a little tiny bend at the knee, and then standing up nice and straight at the same time as the dumbbells are going to go up overhead. So little dip, stand up straight, dumbbells up overhead, dip back down. So dip back down into that soft knee, and then straight back up again. So we've got 10 of those. Our third exercise is going to be a rear delt fly. So again, feet are about hip distance apart. You're going to soften your knees and hinge over at your hips. So you're not fully bending down. You're softening your knees, bending over at your hips. So sticking your bum out towards the back there. Dumbbells starting together, so palms are facing together. And then we're going to go out nice and wide with your elbows a little bit soft. So don't have them super straight, but we're not going to like fully bend them. It's just a slight soft elbow, and we're going up for our 10 rear delt flies. Our fourth exercise, I'm going to grab a slightly heavy dumbbell. What we're going to be doing is a dumbbell snatch. So you're going to either take the dumbbell all the way to the ground, or if you're like me and you've got a bit of a belly in the way, you might need to just go to a step or something similar, so you don't go all the way to the ground, but it's up to you what depth you'd like to do. From here, we're just going to pop our hips open nice and fast. It's all about that nice fast hip motion, and we're going to get that dumbbell up over our head. So bringing the dumbbell up, we're going to end up having our elbow bent and out nice and wide, and then up overhead, but it's all in the one movement. So that was just slow-mo. Slow-mo is elbow wide, popping your hips open, reaching that dumbbell up overhead, and that is 1 rep. So we've got 10 on each side. So fast motion, it looks like this from the floor or from a step or something, and then straight up overhead. Keeping your core nice and engaged that whole time. If you feel like this is a little bit too much on your belly or it just doesn't feel right, you can always start by doing this exercise and going just straight to the shoulder rather than up overhead if that feels a little bit more comfortable, but just do whatever feels good for you. We've got our incline push-ups, we've got our push presses, we've got our rear delt flies, and our dumbbell snatch, 10 on one arm, 10 on the other. We're just gonna keep circulating. We're just gonna keep going through that as many times as we can in the 7 minutes, and then we'll have a quick rest. And then while we're having a rest in that break, I'm gonna explain the exercises for the lower body section. So that will be part 1 done, and then we'll still have part 2 to come, and I'll explain that later. All right, hopefully you guys are nice and warm and ready to get going into this. I'm going to sit some dumbbells nice and handy. We're starting with my bum. To you guys again, I apologize. I'm gonna set my timer for 7 minutes and I'll give you guys regular updates. So 7 minutes, we're gonna try and get through as many rounds of those 4 exercises as possible. I'll put them up on the screen so that they're all there for you and you're just going at your own pace. I'm gonna be puffing. Please ignore my puffing. Don't judge me, I'm pregnant. All right, ready, set, let's go. 7 minutes starts now. So we've got our 10 push-ups to start off with, our incline push-ups. Nice, and you're going at your own pace. Oh, my elbow's cracking. Nice, and then you're gonna stand up for your push presses. So I'm gonna come back over this side. We've got 10 dumbbell push press. So straight up overhead, you've got that dip in the knee. You've got 10 of these. Oh, I might have to do heavier weights next set. Who am I kidding? My arms will get really tired. I might try it for the second set, we'll see. That was 10. And then we've got our 10 rear delt flies. So I'm gonna keep on hold on those weights. Soften your knees, hinge over your hips. And we've got 10 rear delt flies here. Nice, good tempo, guys. So don't rush through it. You might think you're going a lot, like you might think, oh, I want more of a challenge. I want to go really fast. But with a lot of these exercises, if you go nice, slow controlled reps, it actually engages the muscle groups more and it actually makes it more of a challenge. That's 10, perfect. And then our last exercise before we start round 2 of this is going to be our 10 dumbbell snatches to each side. Amazing, and then 10 to the other side. And then have a quick break if you like, have a drink if you like, or else just keep going straight into your second round, starting off with your 10 incline push-ups again. So we'll count how many rounds you guys are gonna get out of this upper body circuit. A couple more, last one, perfect, amazing. All right, now I'm gonna start round 2, so remember, at your own pace. If you need a bit of a break, go ahead. So I'm gonna start with my second set of push-ups. Nice work, guys, doing well. See how many rounds we can get out in the 7 minutes. Perfect, that's 10 for me. Whew. Alrighties. I might try the heavier ones for this. We'll see how we go. All right, 10 push press. Good. If it's tricking you with the dip in there, you can just do a normal strict shoulder press. You just might not be able to use as heavy weight because you don't have the momentum getting up out of that dip. All right, then we've got our rear delt flies. Really stick your bum out towards the back of the room so that your back stays nice and straight, just so that no unnecessary pressure is going to be on your back. We're halfway, guys. There's 3.5 down, 3.5 to go. Whew. That's half a 7, isn't it? Yes. Yes, Raya, it is. All right, last exercise for our round 1. My belly keeps poking out. Do you want to see? Hello in there, baby boy. I'm so excited to meet him. I can't wait. All right, I've got 10 snatches on each side. Amazing. Turn to the other side. Alrighty, amazing. That is 2 rounds done for me. Keep track of your own amount of rounds just so that when you do come back another day and do this workout, you can try and match what you got or try and beat what you got or just set yourself a new goal. So it's good to try and keep track of how you're going with each workout that you do just to make sure you can progress over time. Alrighties. For me personally, I think I'll end up doing this one again when I'm back into exercise again postpartum. Obviously I'm gonna wait till my body's recovered, but it'll be interesting to see me kind of start from scratch again. All right, so I'm about to start my 3rd round of this and we have 1:45 to go, guys. So we're almost there and then we'll have a break before we go into our lower body circuit. So 10 push-ups if you're following my pace, or else whatever you guys are up to. Oh, my elbow cracks so much doing those. All right, that was my 10 push-ups. I felt good with the heavy weights. See how we go on our 3rd round. All right, 10 of everything. I'm gonna try and finish this 3rd round, so I won't talk as much and I will try and see if I can finish the last couple of exercises there. All right, 10 Delt Flies. We've got exactly 1 minute to go. I'm gonna try as hard as I can to finish my 3rd round. Set yourself a challenge here, guys. We're almost there and we'll have a nice break before we go for our circuit number 2 for our lower body. Amazing. 40 seconds. I'm totally gonna do this. Right, I've got 10 snatches to each side. Almost there, guys. Last little bit. Good, we have 20 seconds left. And then you guys get a break. I've got 10 on this arm to do. I'm gonna try and finish it, 15 seconds. Eight seconds. I've got 2 more. 3, 2, woo! All right, there's the buzzer. There is the buzzer. If you're wanting to finish off the exercise you're on, go ahead, have a little bit of a break. Whew. Have a bit of a breather, grab a drink, do what you need to do while I'm going to explain our circuit number 2. So circuit number 2 is lower body. Woo! Lower body is my absolute favorite. I feel like I'm so much stronger and more confident in my lower body than what I am with my upper body. So what we're going to be doing, we have 8 of these exercises, 8 reps of each of these exercises instead of 10. That's the way we're going to count them. So we're going to be doing our dumbbell goblet squat. So you're going to hold that goblet at your chest. We're going to go down for a squat, but we're also going to add in a little bit of a pulse at the bottom of each rep. So it's like a little quarter of a rep at the bottom before you come back up again to finish that whole rep. So we're going to squat down, little pulse at the bottom, and then straight back up again. So we're going to do 8 of those. And with either 1 or 2 dumbbells, choose the size, the weight that you want. We're going to be doing 8 Bulgarian split squats. So that's like a repetitive lunge with the back foot up on the step. And we're going to be doing 8 on each side. So we're going to just get down nice and low. Good. So we're going to do 8 on one side, and then you'll put the other foot up onto the step, and you'll do 8 on the other side. All right, then we're going to grab one dumbbell and we're going to hold the heads of the dumbbell in each hand. We're going to do 8 sumo squats. So you're going to stand with your feet nice and wide. Your toes are going to be turned out and your knees are tracking on that same angle as your toes. Keeping your chest upright. We're going to go down for our sumo squat. So this is going to be working like a normal squat, like our quads our hammies and our glutes, but it's mostly going to be really focusing on the inner thighs. So when you go nice and wide in that sumo position, you should be able to feel it in the inner thighs. So then with this one weight, we're going to be doing 8 lateral lunges on each leg. We're going to be alternating side to side. So with the lateral lunge, it's just like off to the side. So again, we're going to be nice and wide, and you're just going to be going down nice and low on one side and then on the other side. That's 1. So we've got 8 to each side. 2, keeping that dumbbell at your chest there. 3, all the way to 8. That's our 4th exercise. So we've got our goblet squat with a pulse. We've got our Bulgarian split squat. So the repetitive lunges, 8 on one side, 8 on the other, our 8 sumo squats, and then our 8 lateral lunges to each side. We've got 7 minutes again. We'll try and get 2 to 3 rounds out, but again, working at your own time. So let's get ready to go. So 7 minutes. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Starting off with our goblet squat with a pulse. So 1 dumbbell at your chest. We're going to be going down for our 8 goblet squat with a pulse at the bottom. And we've got 7 minutes again, same as before. 7 and 8, perfect. Moving at your own pace though, guys. You can follow my pace if you like, but otherwise just at your own pace. We've got 8. I'm purposely not dropping my back knee down too low. Just this stage of pregnancy, I'd rather not put too much pressure on my joints, especially with the amount of relaxin that my body has going through me at the moment. The hormone that helps me relax helps my body relax and open up for labor. It's 8 on one leg. So if you would like to go a little bit deeper, please go ahead, but just listen to your own body. Amazing. After this, we have our sumo squats. With 1 weight at your chest, you're holding on to both heads of the dumbbell. Not at your chest, sorry, down, hanging down low with your arms nice and straight. So feet nice and wide, toes turned out, knees are tracking the same angle as your toes. We have 8 of these. And then our 8 lateral lunges to each side. Amazing. So now you're going to move it to your chest. Again, go nice and wide from each side. We've got 8 reps. Amazing, guys. Eight, perfect. Have a drink here if you need, have a breather, whatever you need to get through this workout, guys, but I'm going to continue going on. That's a couple minutes down, so we're getting through it. I'm going to start with my second round. We've got our 8 goblet squat with a pulse at the bottom of each rep. It's up on the screen, the exercises will be. If you've seen my video last week, you would have seen that I moved this gym to upstairs, which is so exciting. I've got a little bit of a mess up here because I'm making a scrapbook for my baby boy, but I'm sure you guys will forgive me for a little bit of a mess. All right, then we have our Bulgarian split squats to each side. See, my belly's getting big. I just feel it in so many exercises. I'm like, ooh, it's almost getting in the way. Just tricking, baby boy, you're not getting in the way. All right, and 8 on the other leg. And then you're gonna be into your sumo squats. Again, remember, if the weights aren't doing it for you, please just do it body weight. Listen to your body, whatever you're capable of. Ooh, amazing. Taking 1 weight down for the sumo squat. Arms down nice and straight in front of you. Feet nice and wide. I've got 8 reps here. And then you're going to go into your lateral lunges each side. 8 feels so good compared to 10. All right, 8 to each side of our lateral lunge. Get nice and deep to each side, as deep as you possibly can, while still maintaining good form. Just remains upright. Amazing, almost there. Good. All right, that is 2 rounds down for me. I'm gonna give my body a little bit of a shake out before I head on to my 3rd round. So time update. We have about 2 minutes 40 seconds remaining, guys. You're doing such a good job, and we are nearly finished our workout for today, so well done. Just so you know, I've got so many workouts on my YouTube channel. If you're going to the Workouts with Raya playlist, there's so many workouts there. I've also got the ab challenge, which is a 30-day ab challenge. I've got a dumbbell challenge. If you have dumbbells at home, you want to do a dumbbell challenge. I think that might be 4 weeks. I don't remember. I think it might be 4-week challenge. And then I've got so many random workouts. Some of them are body weight, some of them are weighted, and they can all be done at home if you have some weights and things like that at home. Some are cardio, just heaps of different ones. So make sure you do go check them out. Especially if you wanted a longer workout today, you can always go and jump on and do another one of those 10 to 15 minute workouts as well. All right, oh, I only need one weight, what am I doing? All right, I'm gonna start my 3rd round. Oh, that was talking too much. There's only 2 minutes to go. All right, I'm gonna get this whole last round out in 2 minutes. Set yourself a goal now, guys. Amazing. Those weights, my Bulgarian Split Squats, 8 each side. Amazing, guys. We're so close to the end of this workout. Oh, see, I told you I was going to get really puffed. I apologize if that breathing's annoying you. Amazing, guys. Really focus on good quality reps. So rest if you feel like your form is starting to slack off. All right, we have 1 minute to go. I've got my 8 sumo squats. Last little bit of the workout today. Good, 40 seconds to go. I'm gonna get these lunges out. Keep it up, guys. Whatever. Amazing. Whoa, there's 20 seconds to go. I'm gonna keep going. That's my 8, but I'm gonna keep going for another 15 seconds and then we are done. I'm just gonna keep going with this. If you're needing to finish off an exercise, try and get it done. Should I have my phone this way so I can see the countdown? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Ah, the time has saved us. Woo, well done, guys. That was absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of you. Well done. Make sure you do have a bit of a stretch before you go off and do whatever else you got to do for the rest of the day. If you're pregnant like me, let me know, comment it below, and I'll be praying for the rest of your pregnancy journey as well. Hopefully I'll be able to meet my baby boy soon. Who knows, maybe in the next video it would be me and my baby boy. Maybe it'll be a bit of my birth story if we capture any of it. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I don't really want to have to get out of my labor zone to like film and stuff. So we'll see whether Jordan or whoever else is going to be there. We'll film bits. Might be able to show you little snippets on a vlog. But otherwise, I shall see you next time, whenever that is, doing whatever it is. Probably something to do with babies, health, wellness, fitness, cooking, all the things that I'm passionate about. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel, as it really does support my channel, and like this video because that also supports it too. And I shall see you next time. Bye.